Good morning, my dear students. Last class we have been completed the introduction part for the exercise 2.3. So today I am going to start the exercise 2.3, and the first question is, which of the following relations are functions? Give reasons. If it is a function, determine its domain and range. ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದನ ಈ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಯಾವ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಯಾಕೆ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. What is meant by a function? Then only we should identify whether this relation is a function or not. Function andre ಏನು, I already discussed with you people. So any relation R is defined from set A to set B is said to be a function if every element of the set A must and should has unique image in the set. ಒಂದು ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ನ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎ ಸೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲಿರಬೇಕು ಅದು ಬಿ ಸೆಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ. ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ದಿಸ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಪೇರ್ಸ್ 2 1 5 1 8 1 11 1 14 1 and 17. Is this relation is a function? ಏನು ನೋಡಬೇಕು ನಾವು, ಈ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಡ್ ಪೇರ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಇತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ then we call this relation is a function. Why? Because first elements of these ordered pair belongs to first set. If suppose that set is A, it means that every element belongs to the first set as unique image. ಒಂದೇ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಅದರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಅದು ಒಂದು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರಬಹುದು. 2 ನು ಒಂದು ಸಲ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಇರಬಹುದು, 5 is also related with 1, 8 is also related with 1, but 2 is related with only one element, 5 is related with only one element, 8 is related with only one element, and so on. So 17 also related with only one element. Therefore this relation is a function. This is a function. Why this is a function? Because every element of the first set has unique image. Every element of the first set has unique image. First set elements are 2 5 8 11 14 and 17. Next element, if it is a function, you must and should write domain and range. So next thing is what? Domain. So domain means what? Set of all first elements or set of all input values. Input values are there in the first elements. First elements are 2 5 8 11 14 and 17. Therefore domain of this function is 2 5 8 11 14 and 17. Next is what? Range. Range means set of all output values or set of all second elements of the order. Second element ಇರೋದು ಒಂದೇ ಅದ, 1 1 1 1 1 and 1. Therefore the range of this function is a set which consists of the element 1. Next, the second question. He has given that the relation which consists of the elements of the ordered pairs 2 1 4 2 6 3 8 4 10 5 12 6 14 7. Is this relation is a function? Identify ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಡ್ ಪೇರ್ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ 2 ಅಥವಾ 3 ಆರ್ಡರ್ಡ್ ಪೇರ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಅಂತ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ 2 4 6 8 10 12 14 all the first elements of the ordered pairs are different. It means that every element of the first set must has unique image. 2 is related with only one element, 4 is related with only one element, 6 is related with only one element, 8 is related with only one element, 10 is related with only one element, 12 is related with only one element, 14 is related with only one element. This means that this function is one of the relation. What is this? This is a function. Why this relation is a function? Because every element of the first set has unique images in second set. Therefore, this is a function. Next again, if it is a function, write down its domain and range. So next thing is what? Domain. Domain means what? The set of all first elements. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14. And next is what? Range. What is the range of this function? Set of all output values. Set of all output values are the second elements of the ordered pairs. Set of all second elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Next, the third question is, he has given that the relation which consists the elements of the ordered pairs 1, 3, 1, 5 and 2, 5. Is this relation is a function? ನಾನು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾವುದಾದರೂ ಎರಡು ಅಥವಾ ಮೂರು ಆರ್ಡರ್ಡ್ ಪೇರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. You just observe here, first ordered pair first element is 1 here, and in second ordered pair also the first element is 1 here. It means that 1 is related with 3 as well as 1 is related with 5. It means 1 has more than one image. Therefore, this relation is not a function. This is not a function. Why this is not a function? Since the element 1 has 2 images, therefore this relation is not a function. I hope all of you understood. If possible, take a note. Now the second question is, find the domain and range of the following real functions. ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ರಿಯಲ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ರಿಯಲ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೇಂಜ್. Domain means set of input values, range means set of output values. The first question is fx is equals to negative of modulus function. So I already discussed with you people the definition of modulus function is fx is equals to modulus of x, and the domain of the function is set of all real numbers, and range of the modulus function is set of all positive real numbers including with 0. This is the range of the modulus function. This function is also one of the modulus function, but he has given that fx is equals to minus of modulus of x. So what is the domain of this function? And what is the range of this function? So let us consider this is x and this is y. Y is what? Fx. When the value of x is equals to 0, the value of y is also 0. X equals to 0 put minus of modulus of 0, which is equals to what? 0. When x is equals to 1, the value of minus of modulus of 1 is equals to what? Minus 1. X value is 1. So minus of modulus 1, minus as it is modulus 1 value 1. Therefore, when x is equals to 1, the value of y is minus 1. When x is equals to 2, so negative of modulus of 2 is equals to minus as it is modulus of 2 is 2. Therefore, output value is minus 2. When the value of x is equals to minus 1, the x value is minus 1. So minus of modulus x, x is equals to what? Minus 1, which is equal to minus as it is. The value of modulus of minus 1 is plus 1. So when x is equals to minus 1, the value of y is also minus 1. When x is equals to minus 2, the value of y is, so minus as it is modulus of x, x value is minus 2, which is equals to minus of the value of modulus of minus 2 is 2. So when x is equals to minus 2, y is also minus 2. So you just observe Here I am substituting the real numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to positive infinity, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 up to minus infinity. These are all the real numbers. Therefore, domain of the given function is set of real numbers. But output value all values which are getting in results, all are in terms of negative values. X equals to 1 in minus 1, 2 in minus 2, x is equals to minus 1 in minus 1, minus 2 in minus 2, plus 2 in minus 2, minus 2 in minus 2. It means the output values are all in terms of negatives. So therefore, range of this given function is set of all negative real numbers including with 0. Including with 0. I hope all of you understood. And ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಿವಿಯಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲಸ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲಸ್ ಆಫ್ x ಇದೇನಿತ್ತು ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲಸ್ ಆಫ್ x. That's why in range set of all positive real numbers including with 0. Because of this minus sign, the domain of this function is set of all negative real numbers including with 0. And next one is what? Second question. So here also he has given find the domain and range of the function fx is equals to square root of 9 minus x square. And this is what? Y. Domain means set of all input values, range means set of all output values. Let us consider the value of y is equals to square root of 9 minus x square. So domain means we need to find out the set of input values. Input values ಯಾವುದು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ x ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು x ಫೈಂಡ್ range means set of output values. Output values ಅಂದ್ರೆ result ಯಾವುದು ಬರ್ತದೆ y value. Range means what? Y value. So first I am going to find out the domain of this function. You just observe here the 9 minus x square quantity is lies under the square root. Lies under the square root means x should not be a negative quantity if it is a real number. Square root ಒಳಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂತ number negative ಇತ್ತಪ್ಪ then it is a imaginary number. So we need to find out the domain and the range. Therefore, the 9 minus x square is present under the square root. Hence, the value of 9 minus x square should not be a negative value. Negative value is the square root of 9 minus x square. It means that first condition 9 minus x square positive value. Positive value is greater than 0. Greater than 0 is positive value. R equal to 0 ಇರಬಹುದು. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಇತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಇರಬೇಕು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲ 0 ಇರಬೇಕು. Should not be in terms of negative. Negative ದಾಗ ಬಂತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ imaginary number ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So first condition. Next, shift this minus x square towards the right hand side. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 9 is greater than or equal to x square ಆಯ್ತು. Now if 9 is greater than or equal to x square ಇದನ್ನೇ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ x square is less than or equal to 9. ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ 9 x square ಗಿಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾದದ್ದು ಒಂದೇ x square 9 ಗಿಂತ ಸಣ್ಣದಾದದ್ದು ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ. So one more condition, if the value of x square is equals to 9, the value of x should be equal to plus minus square root of 9. It means the value of x is equal to plus minus 3. X square is equal to 9 in the value of x is equal to plus minus 3. It means if x square is less than or equal to 9, x value is minus 3 and plus 3. It means x should be lies between minus 3 to plus 3. Means x should be greater than or equal to minus 3, less than or equal to plus 3. And hence the domain of the given function is closed with greater than or equal to means closed. So closed with minus 3 and less than or equal to 3 means closed with 3. And next find the domain and range. Next one is range of the given function. Range means what? Set of output values. Set of output values means we need to find So the y is equal to what? Since the value of y is equal to square root of 9 minus x square. ನಾನು ಏನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? y values ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So if y is equal to square root of 9 minus x square, squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? y ಇದ್ದು y square ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? square root of 9 minus x square whole square ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗಿ the value of y square is equal to 9 minus x square ಆಗಿದೆ. Now we know that one condition, ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ? x square is always greater than or equal to 0. x square means square of any number. ನೀವು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ದಾಗೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ನಂಬರ್ ನ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ದಾಗೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. therefore square of any number is always a positive value, or 0 square is equal to 0. Now from this equation y square is equal to 9 minus x square, it means that shift this x square towards the left hand side, minus x square becomes plus x square is equal to, shift this y square towards the right hand side, plus y square becomes minus y square. So 9 minus y square. So therefore the value of x square is equal to 9 minus y square. So therefore in place of x square 9 minus y square, 9 minus y square is greater than or equal to 0. Next, shift this minus y square towards the right hand side. 9 is greater than or equal to y square. ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ರೀತಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? y square is less than or equal to 9. It means again y square is less than or equal to 9 is similar to x square is less than or equal to 9. Therefore y should be greater than or equal to minus 3, less than or equal to plus 3. But y is equal to ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ? ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ 9 minus x square ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. if x square is equal to 9, value of x ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? plus minus square root of 9 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. if the value of x is equal to plus minus of square root of 9, then the value of x is plus minus 9. But here he has given that the value of y is only positive square root of 9 minus x square. It means that y is always a positive value. According to the given condition, y is what? Positive value. So y is positive value means y should not be equal to minus 3. If y is greater than or equal to minus 3 means this side 0 ಇತ್ತಪ್ಪ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ minus 1, minus 2, this side ಇರುತ್ತೆ minus 1. This side 1, 2 and next is 3. So y is greater than or equal to minus 3 and less than or equal to plus 3 means y must have belongs to this region. Minus 3 is the 3rd one. But according to him, he has given that y is a positive square root of 9 minus x square. Therefore y should not be equal to the negative quantities. Therefore y should be lies between what? 0 to 3. 6. It means 6 y is positive, therefore range of the given function is y must and should lies between what? 0 to 3. Therefore closer with 0 and closer with 3. This is the range of the given function. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಬಂದ್ರು ಓಕೆ. ಆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ರೀತಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಬರೆಯಬಹುದು? y is greater than or equal to 0, less than or equal to plus. I hope all of you understood. This question is important for your examination. If possible, take a look. So now the third question is, if fx is equal to 2x minus 5, write down the values of, first question is f0, second question is f7, third one is f of minus 1. So first question, he has given that the value of fx is equal to 2x minus 5. So we need to find out the value of f0. Means when x is equals to 0. When x is equals to 0, f0 which is equals to x is equals to 0 means in place of x we should substitute 0. So 2 into 0 is minus 5 and which is equals to 2 into 0 is 0 minus 5. Therefore the value of f0 is equals to 0 minus 5 is minus 5. First one is completed. Now second one. Second one is find the value of f7. f7 means in place of x is equals to 7 which is equals to 2 as it is. In place of x 7 minus 5 which is equals to, so 2 7s are 14 minus 5. So therefore the value of f7 is 14 minus 5 over 9. Therefore the value of f7 is 9. Next third question. So third one is find the value of f of minus 3. F of minus 3 means in place of x we should substitute x is equals to minus 3. So fx is 2x minus 5. So 2 into x is what? Minus 3. Then minus 5 which is equals to plus into minus minus 2 3s are 6 minus 5 as it is now. So minus 6 minus 5 is minus 7. Therefore the value of f of minus 3 is minus 11. I hope all of you understood. If possible, take a look. So now the fourth question is, if t of c is equals to 9c by 5 plus 32, then find the value of t of 0, t of 28, t of minus 10, right? What is the value of c when the value of t of c is equals to 12? This question is similar to the third question. T of c ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ t of 0 and t of 28 find out as well as t of minus 10. So first he has given ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ, the value of t of c is equals to 9c divided by 5 plus 30. Now the first question. The first question is t of 0. T of 0 means the value of c ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ 0 ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. So in place of c ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು 0. So t of 0 means 9 by 5 into c means 0 plus 30. So hence the value of t of 0 is equal to 9 into 0 means 0. 0 divided by 5 is 0 plus 30. Therefore the value of t of 0 is equal to 0 plus 30 is 30. Next, second question. So what is the second question here? T of 28. T of 28 means in place of c ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು 20. 9 into 28. 9 into 28 divided by 5 plus 30. Now ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರಲಪ್ಪ 1 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So LCM of 1 and 5 ಅಂತ 5 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So here multiply by 1. Here multiply by 5 which is equals to, so 9 into 28 into 1. 9 8s are 72. 9 2s are 18. 18 plus 7 25 plus 30 to 5s are 5 2s are 10. 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 1 16 divided by 5 which is equals to, so 0 plus 2 is 2. 6 plus 5 is 11. So 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 1 4. So 4 12 divided by 5 is the value of t of 28. Next, what is the third question? T of minus 10. Now the third question. T of minus 10. T of minus 10 means in place of c is equal to minus 10. So 9 into minus 10 divided by 5 plus 32. Now in order 5 ones 5 twos are cancel which is equals to, so plus into minus minus, 9 twos are 18 plus 13. Therefore the value of t of minus 10 is equal to 32 minus 18 is 14. Now the fourth question. What is the value of C? C the find out ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ t of C is equal to 12. Now t of C is equal to 12. C is equal to question. Now we know that the value of t of C is equal to 9C divided by 5 plus 32. And what is the t of C? The value of t of C is equal to what? 212. What is that? Which is equal to 212. Now we need to find out the value of C. For that, shift this plus 32 towards the right hand side. 9C divided by 5 is equal to 212 minus 32. So hence the value of 9C divided by 5 is equal to 212 minus 32 means 2 minus 2 0. 11 minus 3 means 8. So 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 8. So to find the value of C, ನಮಗೆ C value ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಈಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಈ 9/5 ನ ಆ ಸೈಡ್ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಈ 9/5 ನ ಆ ಸೈಡ್ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 9/5 ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 5/9. Therefore C is equal to 5/9 into 1 into 1. So 9 ones are 9 twos are 18, 0 as. Therefore the value of C is equal to 5 into 20. 25 100. Hence the value of C is equal to 100 when the value of t of C is equal to 212. I hope all of you understood. If possible, take a look. Now the fifth question is find the range of each of the following functions. And in that the first question is fx is equal to 2 minus 3x where x belongs to real numbers and x should be greater than 0. In ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ find the range of the function. Range means set of output values. Means set of all results. X value substitute ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ y value ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. We need to find out the values of y. Let y is equal to fx is equal to 2 minus 3x. He has given that the domain of this function is set of real numbers and the condition is x should be greater than 0. Only positive values are the domain of this function. We need to find out the value of range. ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ given condition ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದು x value ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ x should be greater than 0. So given x is greater than 0. ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕೀಗ y value ಬೇಕೀಗ and y value is equal to what? 2 minus 3x. Let for this multiply this by 3 on both sides. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು 3 ಇಂದ ಎರಡು ಸೈಡ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. So 3x is greater than 3 into 0 is 0. Now minus 3x. So multiply minus on both sides. First thing 4 is less than 5. Of course 4 is less than 5. So number line 0 1 2 3 4 and this one is 5. This side minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 and this is the minus 5. If 4 is less than 5, multiply by minus 1 on both sides. ಎರಡು ಸೈಡ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ minus 1 ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ minus 4 and minus 5. So 4 is less than 5. Number line left side ಮೂವಾದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸಣ್ಣ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತವೆ. So of course 4 is less than 5. This relation is correct. Now when we multiply by minus 1 on both sides, 4 becomes minus 4, 5 becomes minus 5. But minus 4 is greater than minus 5. ಸೊ ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಬಂದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸಣ್ಣವಾಗ್ತಾವೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ -5 -4 ಸಣ್ಣದಾಯ್ತು. ಸೊ -4 is what greater than -5. you just observe here. ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಇಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಇನ್ಇಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಬರ್ತದೆ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ 6 ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ಇಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೀಸ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಇನ್ಇಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಗೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಲಿಂದ ಎರಡು ಸೈಡ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದೆವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಇದ್ದದ್ದು ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಇದ್ದದ್ದು ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಬೈ -1 ಆನ್ ಬೋತ್ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್. ಎರಡು ಸೈಡ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು ಮೈನಸ್ ಲಿಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. 3x becomes -3x and -1 into 0 is 0. When we are multiplying by -1 on both sides, so greater than becomes less than. Next statement 2 ಬೇಕು, ಅದು +2 ಅದ. ಸೊ add 2 on both sides. ಎರಡು ಸೈಡ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ 2 ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ 2 - 3x less than 0 + 2. 2 minus 3x is what? 1. So 1 is less than 0 plus 2 means 2. So y is less than 2 means 1, 0, -1. 2 ಕಿಂತ ಸಣ್ಣದು ಯಾವುದು? 2 ಬಿಟ್ಟು 1, 0, -1, -2, -3, -1 up to -infinity. Therefore y must be belongs to less than is present. Open with 2 up to what? -infinity. Open with -infinity. Therefore range of the given function is open with 2 to -infinity. Hence range of the function is equal to what? 2 to -infinity. I hope all of you understood. If possible, take a look. So now the second question in the fifth question. Find the range of the function fx is equal to x square plus 2 where x is one of the real numbers. So range of the function means set of all output values. Output values means values of y. Therefore y is equal to fx is equal to x square plus 2. He has given that x is one of the real number. So we know that square of any real number is always greater than or equal to 0. ಯಾವುದೇ ರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ನ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ 0 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ is equal to 0. 2 square is 4 which is greater than 0. -2 square is 4 which is greater than 0. ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಥವಾ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನ ಏನೇ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ is greater than 0. So now the value of y is x square plus 2. Therefore add 2 on both sides. ಎರಡು ಸೈಡ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ 2. So x square plus 2 which is greater than or equal to 0 plus 2. Now x square plus 2 means y. So y is greater than or equal to 0 plus 2 means 2. Therefore the value of y is equal to 2 or greater than 2. It means values of y is 2, 3, 4, 5 up to infinite. Therefore the value of y is belongs to greater than or equal to means closer with 2 up to infinite. Therefore range of the function is closer with 2 up to infinite. And next he has given that the third question, find the range of the function fx is equal to x where x is one of the real number. You just observe here fx is equal to x is one of the identity function which will be discussed in previous class. Identity function then a function f which is defined from set of real numbers to set of real numbers is said to be an identity function if fx is equal to x for all x belongs to set of real numbers. ಈ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಡೊಮೇನ್ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ವಿ, ರೇಂಜ್ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ವಿ, ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ವಿ, ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ he has given that the identity function. Therefore already we know that the range of the identity function is set of real numbers. I hope all of you understood. If possible, take a look. And one more thing, before the exercise 2.3 in your textbook there exists some solved examples, and that solved examples also very important for the examination. You just practice all the solved examples in your textbook before the exercise 2.3.